All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are talking all about neurohacking. We're going to look at how that thing you use to focus, yeah, your favorite playlist, might actually be your worst enemy when it comes to getting work done. And more importantly, how you can get that focus back in just 60 seconds using the science of sound.
So let me ask you something. Ever have one of those days where you feel totally, completely mentally fried, and it's not even lunchtime yet? You're staring at the same paragraph over and over, and the words they're not going in.
If that sounds familiar, listen up. It is not your fault, seriously. In the world we live in today, your attention is literally a commodity. It's the new gold, and your brain is under this constant, coordinated attack from notifications, emails, social media, you name it. All of it is engineered to steal your focus. Here's the real problem. It's a total biological mismatch. Your brain is running on some seriously old software. I'm talking ancient survival instincts that are hardwired to notice anything new or different. Back when a sudden noise could mean a predator. Well, in today's digital world, that same programming is working against you. It makes you a perfect target for every single distraction out there.
So, what do most of us do? We put on headphones, right? Crank up a favorite playlist to drown out the noise. But what if I told you that music could actually be making everything worse? Let's get into what the source material calls the music focus trap.
Okay, trap number 1, the lyric trap. It's simple. If the music you're listening to has words, it automatically fires up the language center of your brain, a little spot called Broca's area. Now, you might think you're tuning the lyrics out, but your brain is still burning precious energy to process them. That's mental energy that should be going towards your actual work.
Next up, we have the dopamine trap. See, the music we listen to for fun is literally designed to give our brains these little hits of pleasure, these reward spikes of dopamine, which is awesome if you're at the gym. But when you need to concentrate, it's actually training your brain to chase that next emotional high, instead of settling into the deep, logical focus you need for tough problems. And finally, this one is a big one, the unpredictability trap. Every single time the tempo shifts, the volume changes, or a new instrument kicks in, it triggers your brain's ancient "what was that?" alarm. Each of those tiny interruptions is enough to shatter your flow state. And get this, research suggests it can take you up to 20 minutes to get back into that same level of deep focus. 20 minutes. So, if our go-to solution is actually part of the problem, what's the answer? Well, this is where things get really cool. We're going to pivot from the problem to the solution. Hacking our own brainwaves using the science of sound. This whole field is called neuroacoustics. And trust me, it's not science fiction, it's just physics and biology shaking hands. It's the science of using very specific sound frequencies to directly influence the electrical signals in your brain. In other words, your brainwaves. The whole thing works because of a wild phenomenon called brainwave entrainment. It's basically your brain's natural instinct to sync up with a rhythm it hears. Think about how you automatically tap your foot to a beat. It's the same idea. And it means we can actually use sound to gently guide our brain into a super productive state whenever we want.
And this table shows you exactly what that looks like. Think of these as different gears for your brain. You can use sound to shift into beta waves when you need to do some serious problem solving. Or you could switch over to alpha waves for creative brainstorming. And you can even drop into theta for deep learning and locking things into your memory. It's about picking the right tool for the job.
Now, the ultimate goal here, the holy grail, is something called whole brain synchronization. This is when the left and right sides of your brain, the logical and the creative, start working together in perfect harmony. This is the exact state that elite athletes and top thinkers get into to achieve peak performance. Okay, so that's the science. But how do we actually use it? How do we turn sound into a precision tool? Well, the source material talks about a specific application of all this called the brain song. This chart just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you got entertainment music. It's designed for emotion, it's unpredictable, and it's a cognitive load. But on the other side, you have neuroacoustic sound. It's designed for function, it's built on precise mathematical frequencies, and it actually frees up your cognitive resources. See the difference? It's not a distraction, it's a tool. So try not to think of this brain song as music at all. It's more like a digital architect for your mind. It's sound that's been engineered with really specific algorithms designed to grab your brain's attention and lock it into the perfect frequency for whatever you need to get done. And here's the part that sounds almost too good to be true, but it's the core promise, the 60-second rule.
The idea is that you can go from feeling completely scattered and chaotic to having razor-sharp focus in less than a single minute. We're talking pure efficiency. So how is that even possible? Well, by using these engineered sounds, you're basically taking the job of filtering out distractions off of your brain's to-do list. The source material cites tests suggesting this can free up as much as 40% of your mental capacity. Just imagine what you could do with 40% more brain power.
And what's great about this is that it makes biohacking incredibly simple. We're not talking about expensive supplements or some complicated morning routine that takes an hour. Nope. All you need is a pair of headphones. That's it. You just let the science do the heavy lifting for you.
All right, I'm not going to just leave you with the theory. To make this super practical, let's walk through an actionable takeaway. This is a 60-second focus drill that you can try for yourself.
It's 4 easy steps. Ready? Step 1, isolate. Put on some good noise-canceling headphones. Step 2, reset. Sit up straight, close your eyes, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Step 3, activate. Hit play on the audio. And finally, step 4, visualize. As the sound plays, just picture all that mental clutter, your worries, your to-do lists, being neatly filed away, leaving just one single clear task in front of you.
And really, this brings us to the core message of this whole thing. True success, real productivity, it isn't about brute force. It's not about forcing a tired brain to just work harder. It's about being smart and using the right tools to work with your own biology, not against it.
So I'll just leave you with this one final question to think about. What could you really, truly achieve if you stopped fighting your brain and started working in harmony with it?